Hello and welcome everyone to part 94 of building a city from scratch. So, in this part what I plan to do is I'm going to be doing some work inside the city instead of kind of building outside of it. It's a little sloppy right now, there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to be working on widening this road here, basically to 3 tiles, and see what I can do to alleviate a lot of the congestion that has kind of sparked up here. It's a lot for the morning commute, and the evening commute's got a whole lick of crap too, right? So it's a lot for just a road to handle. So I've got the simulator on pause. It will involve some demolition of some buildings. I did leave enough room here for 3-lane expansion, so this is going to be kind of a experimentation type of part. More than anything. I don't want to demolish the highway route. I think I have to demolish it all, though. Now that I think about it. Because this is turning into road, right? Yeah. If I can get away with not doing too much permanent damage here. There's a slip lane there too, right? So this smooth curve may go away. Actually, I'll demolish everything up to... Oh, crap. That's not a good thing. That intersection, I remember, was kind of a pain to make, but... Again, it's really the least of my worries right now. So I might just get rid of this building just to see what I'm doing. Taipei Light, 1 London Place, whatever this one's called. Alba Defo Aho. I'm really not in the mood to, like, read what the buildings are right now. It's early. I don't know if I sound kind of tired, but I kind of am. And then I wanted to continue. Yeah, so this building will go, this building will go. I'll plop some nice buildings in, don't worry. And this is the huge... I think I have a little bit of right-of-way here. Yeah, from what I remember. Get rid of this. And that seems like a good spot to kind of default it back. So that's kind of my game plan. It's going to be kind of brainstorming. I may keep what I like, I may not. But it looks so barren now. So this side's the easiest to begin with, so I'll do it there. I'll plop AV6 transition. I'll do AV6, it'll look kind of nice. I might have to get rid of that subway stop too, but I don't know how much room I need until I actually know. Yeah, it's got to go all the way up to the edge here. There is a little road here. I might have a cul-de-sac. Or no, this is where I want the transition, right? Just kind of need to remember. So that's where it is, right? And then intersection here. And then, yeah, I'll get the turn lane back in there. That's kind of the least of my worries. Get rid of warrant insurance. There's always too many of those things. I even have a mod that tries to help reduce the number of warrant insurance that actually get built, but it still happens a lot. It's called Go Away Warren, if anybody's interested in that. So this is the easy part, just kind of dragging all the way through. I'm going to drag up to there for now, because the highway reconnection will be kind of a pain. Also, having a nice large avenue north to south through downtown will be kind of nice, because I know I have that, I have this huge main large avenue heading east-west, but I really don't have anything that's north-south, and so at least this kind of helps. I know it doesn't have like a nice full 1-tile median, but it does help. Looks like I'm running into some issues here. This fractional angle stuff might have to go. Actually, it's very likely it will. But again, getting this in is kind of the least of my worries right now. Crap. Sometimes it has to happen. Also, the terrain here is kind of weird too. I'm sure it'll fix itself up. If I don't like it, I can certainly... Oops. This all got to be remade anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I can certainly do some things to fix the slope of the road if I don't like it, but it's a little bumpy right now. But it'll get away with that for now. Yeah. And so up to here would be the last intersection point, right? So this is where I'll put in that transition again. And it's kind of hilly here too, so I wonder how it's going to get along with everything. This is going to go anyway. There's no way that that'll stay. So we're going to pop that transition thing again. So that's how it's going to work. Remember that there's no on-ramp here. The on-ramp is actually served by these lanes over here. So you'd have to make a big left. So what I could do is kind of realign this to line up here. That seems like the best course of action to take. I got a big hospital here. Got some other crap, but... You know, this is just... Sometimes things that just have to go... I don't know if I can get the smooth curve back in here. It'd be sweet if I could. But I kind of know what I want to play around with. It'd be a tight fit, for sure. I'll try the flex curve, of course. It almost, it wants to go in. Maybe if I'm nice. There's just a little bit of a blip because it's like from smooth curve to smooth curve up here. So as you can see, there's a little bit of like a bump there. But it's hardly even noticeable. And I think the pathing's there. I think I just saw a car go through. It is a little bit more on this side, but we won't see too much. Oh, brown box. Goodbye. The alternative is that I can keep this going straight up to this intersection, have that kind of curve down again too. Well, there's a curve here, so where would it go? It could go up to like here, and then curve over. This is kind of an experimentation part, so I'm going to give that another try here. So it does continue diagonally, right? Be like a whole redevelopment project over here. So here, what's going on? Why doesn't it like me? One more tile. Oops! Didn't mean to demolish that building. These kinds of projects would be crazy expensive in the real world. Oh, so there's some leveling issues here, so I am going to level this terrain just a little bit. Well, that's a fractional angle. I want wide radius curves. Yeah, that's bumpy. See what I can do to just kind of fix that up real quick here. Nobody likes a bumpy drive if they can avoid it, of course. Yeah, something like that. Maybe that'll help. The curve pieces have a tendency to being a little less slope tolerant than their draggable counterparts. Does that line up? Yep, okay, that's much better. I could put in a cool little diagonal thing if I spare the room here.
What is this? A hamburger? Oh, what? Oh my god! You're saying I have Asperger's?
Which is a high functioning form of autism.
I could do that. Kind of a messed up slope again there, but that way it lines up perfectly. It is kind of a more severe curve than a smooth curve, but you can kind of get these slip lanes in, help with the intersection capacities and stuff. I think I just will do that. I do have like a similar setup to that over by the mall. Where's the mall? You can see a little bit of a tour of the city right now. If I got onto the highway, I've gone too far. So here's the mall. It's near the mall. Ah! I guess I'll demolish this just to show. Looks like it's an extra tile, a little bit longer, but it's a similar setup here. Also, it has its fair share of traffic issues, as I can see. But sometimes that just happens, right? But these slip lanes help get cars out of the main intersection, which can help. And if you want to, you can also get right turns here if you build slip lanes at the side and kind of have them come down. But yeah, I think I'll go for that here because it just fits nicely. Where am I? Too far that way. So I gotta build this curve one last time here.
This is a good thing for you to be a savant, is that correct? Yes.
I think I might have to redo all that, yeah. I can't even see where the road is here anymore. What I could, oh crap. What I could also do is just kind of drag it out and then plop the curve. Maybe that'll help. I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. So this has to be flat no matter what. I know I'm picky, but just give me a minute here. I know it doesn't like to curve, but it doesn't need to be perfect.
It's like he's got little hybrids of pieces and styles in his head.
It's a weird song. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt this program.
I'll go to the next song. One of my parts, unfortunately, has been muted due to some copyright issues with the audio. I think it's like part 72 or something, so I'm looking into getting that fixed. But because of that, like any music that I'm putting in, it's got to be royalty free or something that I own the rights to, so that's what I'm using. So if you guys are getting kind of sick of this music, it's all for just legality purposes, I guess. It's stuff that I know I can use without getting in, you know, crap with copyright holders and YouTube and all that fun stuff. So that's cool. I'm not going to save the game yet, though, because I just don't know how this is going to kind of play out. I wonder if I can get away with a nice little curve here to offset that. Because there used to be intersections here, right? Actually, it doesn't look too bad with the sloping and stuff. It's kind of comes up and through a bit. Looks kind of neat. And then here, maybe I could build a new intersection. Oh yeah, this piece is gone. I can definitely get a new intersection in here. Oh crap. Oh, brown box. So that kind of helps out. Come to think of it, I should probably put it here just for zoning reasons. That's better. Okay, so, not gonna save, but I've got the avenue in. The highway will be the last thing I'm gonna worry about right now. First are these avenue things. One-way road things, whatever you want to call them. Make sure everything just fits good. Get some turning lanes in there. That fits with the smooth curve, excellent. And was there another crossroad here? I know there was Madison Square Gardens. Maybe I can fit another one in here. So there's one-way road. If there's one-way road here, where's the other one? Well, it kind of branches off here. Oh, so I dragged this wrong. Or maybe that's like where it began? I can extend this. This should help with capacity things. Past here, though, it doesn't really matter too much. Oh, I got a vacant spot here in the downtown core. Might be a good spot for like a small, I don't know, open paved area? Sure. Yeah, because if I was to do this, I'd have to put all this in as smooth curve one-way road. This is basically the end for it, so... Just imagine that, like, right here, I can't really get it in. But just imagine that right here you got, kind of that. Like the two lanes start. So you can make a left onto here. You can make a left onto here. Once I get like a building in here, it might offset the side. The tulips will look a little weird too. But now that I've got these in, tulips are actually secondary to what else I'm going to do now. Once I get this highway connection put in, then I know that I want to keep this road, and then I can put in all the finishing touches and replop all the buildings and put in the turning lanes and stuff. So my next goal is to do that. Curves, transitions is what I want. One level. Actually, I can build this right up to the edge now. Maybe I should just do this for everything. Actually, while I'm at it, I'm going to put in a couple starter pieces just to make sure that everything I got in here is going to be not overriding. So, F6 starter piece is going to be in here. Basically, plop where the open grass area is. Okay. Back to highways. And I'll get that transition in, kind of plop these right here. And then the other way is on slope, one level. Looks like I might need to demolish the network a bit. And I think I'm right by saying that I had an extra spot, right? If not, I might have to move it back a bit, which is definitely doable as well. I just think I might need an extra tile just to let the network know exactly what it is here. I don't know if the override will continue all the way through, but we're going to find out. I know, don't worry about that right now. The moment of truth is just to kind of drag this through and just see if it works. And then just start clicking around until things fix. I think they're taking a turn for the worst here. Oh no, wrong way. So it looks like I need one more tile on that side. That sucks, because it doesn't know what it is here. I don't know what's going on there, but... Well, if that works... Okay, I gotta fix this. It's gonna work. Oops. Oh, I had it. I had it! I freaking had it for that side. Why don't you like me? It doesn't like me here. This kind of sucks here. I might have to extend this a bit, which I can do, so that's okay. Actually, that's okay. I just want to get this highway connection. Oh, God. Come on! Oh, I gotta click elsewhere. I gotta click over here. Okay. Hey, I got it! Okay, excellent. So up here, I can basically terminate this thing all the way up to the edge. That's cool. So I'm gonna... Ah, crap. I'm gonna definitely do that. Transitions. Get as much out of this as I can. Now the stability here is kind of whacked. So maybe just a quick drag with RHW. Yeah, it helps level things out a bit. Okay. And then just kind of sneak one in here. And hopefully it all goes according to plan. Okay. What the heck? Well, that's not right. This is really what you're gonna do to me? I really don't want to replop this. Okay, now will it be just as easy as dragging this through? Why doesn't this intersection like me? Maybe just by dragging it that way. Okay. Sometimes that's all it takes. So no slip lane can go back in here, but that's okay. Fix that up. Where are you? Oh, I had it. Okay. And then all this zone work will need to be done again, I know. But that's kind of cool. It looks kind of weird here, but that's the kind of connection that I can kind of get in to make it work with the rest of the area, right? Call it a retrofit if you want. Also, this should help out, because anybody who wants to make a left turn, they had to go through the crazy thing again, and now they can just make an easy turn here, right? Nice, easy left turn, and then just kind of come back on here. So that's kind of cool. This is now disconnected. This is one of the very first buildings I plopped. I plopped this in like part 2 of the series, so that will definitely need some rework. It won't be hard for me to forget that there's a police station there, right? So I kind of have like a whole another block here to redevelop, so that's kind of cool. This is a little messed up in terms of the slope. I'll just get that fixed up. I know a lot of these things, like the sloping things, you can't even see when I finish up with the city, but you know, there's little nooks and crannies in that you can kind of see the roadscape below, so I want those spots to look good, and I don't know where they'll be until things get built, right? So this connection here used to kind of come out fractional angle, but instead I'm going to have to make it just a straight intersection here. It's not a big deal, really. At least in my mind, it's not. I still have room for the fractional angle lane ending thing here. I gotta make sure that I can get this in. But first of all, this is kind of not flat, so... Is this just plopped? Looks like it. So what I'm gonna do over here is build that fractional angle curve. I don't know where it is. It has been a little while since I've done fractional angle stuff with the RHW network. That looks like it. Can I drag RHW4 through here? I sure hope I can. It doesn't look like it's gonna fit. Really? You're not gonna fit? This is gonna take a little bit more thought than I thought. If that makes any sense at all. I'll get the starter piece in right now. I don't really care where it goes. I think it was right there. So I need to discover if I can build this through. No. No. So that's got to transition to one-way road here. So that kind of sucks. Means that I'll need to rethink all this. But first, I'm just going to get that intersection in. That's the primary objective. The reason why this kind of bumps up a bit is just the grading of this. It just doesn't reach onto the ground from all the way up there. Okay, nothing likes me at all here. One-way road? Why don't you want to just drag it? You know, just do your thing. What's your problem here? Do you just not like anybody? Looks like it wants to raise another little bit, but whatever. At this point, I can't really complain. It's a bit of a bump for the road, but it is, you know, a retrofit project. I don't like that. I don't know if there's much I can do about it, though. Oops. Oh, crap! Looks kind of stupid. Is that going under? I think it... No, it's not. I'm sure it does. Where do you click? There, there, there. I don't think that was going through the whole time, so it's a good thing I checked that. Also, what's up here? Why can't you connect like a normal person? A lot of little tidbits to get fixed. When I'm looking on this side, oh, that's ugly. Oh man, how did I do this beforehand? I think it kind of came out a bit more. Oh, that's ugly. I don't want that. But what I am going to do is save the game here because it is something that I think I want to keep. So I'm going to do that before I lose all my progress. Yeah, if I've done all this work, right, I may as well take what I've done. just do a little bit of saving. I can bring this out a couple tiles, like up to the sound wall here, and I can kind of make this all good and nice. And then here, kind of just drag it this way and somehow get it to connect. There's still a lot of stuff I can do, right? It's up to the point now where it's manageable. So I'm just going to do that. It might take 2 parts. Things are always more complicated than you think they would be. So this is just going to be like a regular thing. And then here. This is why I still have this over here, because this is like where it originally was. So basically what I had when I built, what I built in like the first couple parts of this series, when I got that highway in, that's ultimately what I wanted at the end. So that's good foresight. It's just too bad that I didn't keep it like that when I built the downtown area here. So that's what I want. I can't really see much. I'm just gonna demolish this guy. I gotta do a lot of replopping anyway, so I mean, it's not a big deal. And then here, I want to just level all this crap. I was wondering what was up with the slopes. Alright, that's much better. And then here, I don't know if I can get a smooth curve in. I think I originally had one, so I'm going to see if I can get one back in. No, it involves moving it over just a little bit more. I'll just put those in as fillers. Was there any other way I did this? Can I get it there? I don't even know. So this could be dragged up to here. See, I need the curve here because remember that this is going to be one-way roads, which I need to transition into the MIS network. So it's going to be like right there. So it's going to be really tight. I'm going to build it right now, just to make sure I got it in. Yeah, see, it needs a free tile on each side, right? I don't even know if that's going to do it. But wait a minute, I can just drag it. I can just drag it. I don't need a plop to get it back to RHW. Oh, yeah. Overcomplicating things just a little bit. Because even if I was to do that, I wouldn't even have enough tiles. So now that I got that there, I could theoretically... I do have an extra tile. I gotta get this to connect here. There's gotta be some way I can do that. So I'm gonna brainstorm. I wanted to go right there. That's just asking for too much, I think. There's gotta be a way to get this done, though. I don't think there is, unfortunately. I think that's the most I'll be able to do. So the next thing I need to make sure is that I got... This is all messed up. I'll need to redo all that anyway. You don't really need a sound wall here when the highway wall is that high. Almost seems like there's a bump here. Like, keep it at grade and then down. Okay. And hopefully plopping these will make it nice and good. Where am I going? I just want straight pieces. Oops. Make sure it faces the right direction. That's what I had. Yeah, that's good. And then here... Oh, I have something here. I gotta get rid of that. It's gonna be a tight fit. Oops. I can't even see what I'm doing here. Oh, okay, good. My guess was correct. And then here I'll need to, of course, straighten this out. Maybe just dragging RHW4 will work. Yeah, it still needs a bit of a bump here. But again, it's something I can manage with now. This will need to be redone anyway, whatever. So I'll just get a starter piece in here, whatever. That's manageable now. And I need a starter piece over here for MIS. Yep. Now I have some room to work with. And give it a nice slope. Oh, this it overrode. Whatever, you can follow. So there's the setup. And then here I just need to plop a starter piece in somewhere to make sure it knows what it is. I think it's just too short to get it in anywhere. Don't worry about that right now. Actually, that's the wrong way. So it's like good up to here, and then here, just a quick little drag. Yeah, it doesn't know. Gah! Okay, maybe at the edge here I can find a way to kind of make it. No, come on! You're really gonna do this to me? Wait a minute. Oh! Unless you can... plop a filler there? That looks fine. What the heck? The slope will be a little messed up again, but I got it in. I mean, that's a celebration right there. And why don't you want to go in? I don't understand that. Okay, I've moved up the slope just a bit, but that's good. So I'm going to call it a part there. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I'll see you back for part 95, where I'll finish up with the eye candy and everything here, and replopping and rezoning and getting all that stuff in. But until then, have a good one, and Happy New Year too. See ya!